Alexandra Roseland and welcome back to my channel. Today is NaNoWrimo Day 1! I got up and was just really excited to start writing right away. Okay, so according to this, my document, it says I have 1,795 words. Yay, I'm over my word count by just a little bit. If you are interested, I will be doing daily NaNoWrimo vlogs, except I'm going to be lumping them together into 3 a week. So every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then also, if you are here just from the bookish side of things and you're not really interested in writing, all of my regular bookish content will be every Saturday. Okay, and then also, this is just my slight disclaimer for the month of November. This is my order of importance. In first place is my writing. The second is my Saturday content for my booktube channel. And then third are these vlogs. So if I am late or if I miss a day, I'm not really gonna be too mad at myself because that's a lot. But I'm excited to try because I love NaNoWrimo and I love daily vlogging, so yay. So today I wanted to talk a little bit about first beginnings and new starts. I got up this morning, got my coffee, and I was just so excited to come up and start writing right away. I knew I wanted to start with the first chapter because I was really excited and I could picture exactly how I wanted it to go. Then something weird happened. I got up here, I started to write, and nothing came out. Literally nothing came out. It was, it was not what I was expecting at all. Finally, I kind of got through my writer's block. I forced myself through it, and it got me to thinking that maybe this is a common problem for a lot of people who are starting NaNoWrimo. Fresh, new beginnings can be the most intimidating thing ever. So here are 3 tips for if you are having a hard time starting your novel. Tip number 1, write multiple prologues. That's right, you heard me. Publishers are telling you, we don't even want a prologue. Prologues are dead. That doesn't matter because they're not reading this. If you are writing a prologue, odds are you're probably not gonna keep it in the final draft anyways. By adding multiple prologues, you're not as nervous if the first one doesn't go correctly. And you're not nervous really at all because none of it technically has anything to do with the first chapter. It's all background to your story, right? Today, I wrote 2 prologues. And to be honest, I like them so much, I'm just gonna combine them into my first chapter. That really helped me get over my writer's block. Tip number 2, skip around. There's nothing quite like organized chaos. I almost never go into chronological order when I am writing a story. What I typically do is I pick the scenes that I'm most excited about or know the most about and write them. It can be kind of fun too, because if you write everything in chronological order, you feel almost kind of trapped and stiff, and that's kind of when plotting can get really mundane and difficult, and you can get more writer's blocks, especially when you like want to skip over a scene or something like that. Tip number 3, do it anyway. It's okay to write a sucky first chapter. J.K. Rowling actually wrote the very first chapter of The Philosopher's Stone a total of 15 times. Just because you write it for NaNoWrimo does not mean it is the final product. In fact, your first draft of NaNoWrimo is probably gonna look vastly different from your final draft. So don't worry if your first chapter sucks. And in fact, I wrote on the top of my page, J.K. Rowling rewrote her chapter 15 times. So that mentally, I knew that it was okay to suck. I was giving myself permission to not like what I was writing. NaNoWrimo is not about crafting your perfect story. It's about doing the hard, dirty work. It's laying ground for your story that you've been wanting to write for forever. Once you get the basics of that really crappy first edition, you can go back and make it look really pretty. But it's kind of like a sculptor. You start with a mold of, what is it called? Clay. I need more coffee. You start with a mold of clay, this big old lump, and you start to slowly form it. They don't make really beautiful They don't make really beautiful sculptures in one night, or if they did they? I actually have to research this. The point is, art takes time. Give yourself time and give yourself permission to suck. It's just a first draft. It's supposed to be fun. Don't worry about it. I hope these tips helped you, and I hope that you're having an excellent NaNoWrimo. That's all for today, my very first day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye!